Deo, Deo. They like come and we want to go home.
Oh God, poor small sweet Chloe.
How would my friends describe me in 3 words? My friends would describe me as kind.
My motto is drink water and mind your own business.
They were thick, straight, neither of which I am.
Hi, I'm Lily Collins from Emily in Paris.
I am Dove Cameron.
James Charles here.
I'm Niall Horan.
It's Nikita Dragon.
I'm Vanessa Hudgens.
Hello, we are Stray Kids.
And we are here with
17.
Woohoo! And this is 17 Questions.
Yes.
Let's go!
Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to 17's YouTube channel.
We had an understudy on for one of the characters when I was on Broadway doing Gigi. The whole scene that follows is a musical number called The Night They Invented Champagne, and we have these champagne flutes. The understudy brings on the tray of glasses, and one of them falls over, and it breaks. I'm like, do I address this or do I move forward? I was like, I'm just gonna let it go, we'll figure it out. She took it upon herself to say, oh no, it looks like we've broken a glass. That's all right, we'll share. And I was like, what is happening? And I completely forgot what I was doing, what my next line is, and I look over at Corey Cott, my cast member, and he's looking at me like he has no idea what is going on. And I just kind of stood there for a second with these playing cards in my hand, and I looked out at the audience. And I started hiding behind my cards because I was like, I have no idea what I'm supposed to say next. It was so terrifying. Eventually I was just like, what cards do you have, to try to like move the scene along.
One night I mounted an inflatable banana and ran up this big long platform that we used to have on stage and completely stacked it and fell over the banana and face planted onto the ground. I also dislocated my knee on stage one time. That was pretty embarrassing when 60,000 people don't know why you're laying on the floor. Honestly, this could be a video of its own. Me talking about embarrassing moments I've had on stage.
I was doing a musical in my like super small town. I was in the background and there's like a portion of the musical where everybody like freezes and the spotlight goes on the lead, who was not me. And she like sings in a moment like time is standing still and everything is in blackness, but you can still like see people. And we had done the show so much that I don't know if you've ever done something a million times, you just like kind of forget that you're doing it. And there was a reviewer there that night, which is funny because like, you know, why would my super tiny small town have a reviewer? I don't know. But we did, and he was like our one big person. He was like, oh my God, he's coming, he's coming. It was like the biggest deal. We were all thinking about it all day long. Makes me laugh. One of my best friends was in the show with me and she was backstage and she started like crumping when we were all supposed to be frozen out of habit. I don't know, it was like she like enticed me to crump on stage when everybody else was standing completely still. And I really went for it, I went all out. And I got an honorable mention in the local paper.
Don't take no as no, this isn't for you. Take no as no, not right now. Because if I had stopped what I was doing every time I was told no, I probably would not be where I am today. Also, just don't judge yourself. Because I know that I was my own worst judge when I was 17. It just frees you up so much when you just judge yourself less.
Get ready. Strap yourself in. Your life is about to change completely. Keep your head on your shoulders. Enjoy it. Because this is what you've dreamt of. And keep your fingers crossed at all times and hope for the best.
Oh, I honestly have so many bad beauty regret moments. I used to have really, really thick eyebrows. I thought it was okay to, you know, go with that whole thick boy brow mentality. And I'm like, girl, well, I really did have boy brows. So like, it wasn't even like a joke. It was like from here to here, thick AF brows, like THICCQ, not even THICK. It was like the CC and the Q, like that was how thick my eyebrows were. But you know what? We got to a good eyebrow journey. We're at the place that we are now. And also too, there was just so many bad wig moments. I thought it was okay and natural to wear a gray wig just to a casual fantasy or a casual brunch moment. Like, ugh, I've made a lot of beauty mistakes along the way, but You know what? I'm just gonna make some more. There's no rules.
Oh, my eyebrows from 2016. They were thick, straight, neither of which I am. Thank God for tweezers, concealer, and a whole lot of hate comments.
Ooh, I have a few dream co-stars. So I've worked with her already, but we never actually got to film at the same time in the same scene, even though we're technically in the same sequence together. But I'd say Tilda Swinton.
Meryl Streep is my ultimate icon. I feel like every other actress in the business, but she's amazing.
Listen, girl, there is so much drama out there in the world. People are gonna say all sorts of things, no matter if they like you, no matter if they hate you, no matter if they wanna see you succeed, or maybe they don't. So all you can do at the end of the day is believe in yourself, have a clear vision. No matter what anyone is going to say, at the end of the day, if you don't accept yourself and find that inner peace, then allow them to affect you, like you're gonna really let them affect you like that, you need to stand on your own and know who you are, and that's all that matters. Words by Nikita Dragon on 17 magazine. Sparkles. Editor, add that in. Pew, 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 pew. Fire.
I mind my own business and focus on myself because at the end of the day, I'm the only one who's reliable and always there for myself. So that is how I stay out of the drama and be nice to everybody.
When I met Meryl Streep when I was younger, I started crying and then acknowledged that I was crying and how ridiculous it was, but she was so sweet with me.
태양.
태양 선배님.
태양.
와.
태양. That is true.
That's very, very true. Girls' Generation.
Girls' Generation. Make you feel the heat. 전 세계가 나를 주목해. Bring the boys out. 예쁜 거 당당하지. 벌써부터 난 절대 몰랐어. 귀 빨개졌다. 아이고. 잠깐만. 그때 그 감성 잊지 못하죠. 사랑해 널 이 느낌 이대로. Who else? Zico 선배님. Okay.
JYP.
Yeah, I would say JYP.
JYP. We all love JYP.
I think my dream makeover would honestly just be, you know, an up-and-coming trans person, someone trying to find their identity. I desperately needed a makeover 3 years ago, and I think just the knowledge that I have now, obviously going back to Dragon Beauty, this is why I created this egg. I wanted to create a transformative kit that people could just truly grab, get, put on their face, and discover this brand new beauty that they never thought they had. So I guess I just want to find someone, I don't care who it is, and just transform them and give them a snatched makeover. Because girl, when I tell you I've learned the ropes, this is a lot of years of working, okay? A lot of years of mistakes.
Demi Lovato, 100%. She is literally one of my biggest role models, not only just for her attitude and how she perseveres through everything that she's dealt with in her life, but also I think she has one of the best voices of my generation, so I would love to film with her.
I can't whistle. I'm a raver. I'm a hardcore raver. I feel like people are always like, I didn't know you loved that kind of music that much. And I'm like, it's me in a nutshell. There's nothing better to me than having a heavy, trancey bass going with a smoke machine in a warehouse with lasers. That's my ultimate jam.
I love to water ski, and I have since I was 5. I grew up doing it in Lake Geneva in Switzerland. I have really, really fond memories of doing it when I was little there, but kind of wherever water skiing is available, which is not everywhere, but if there's water skiing, I will do it.
I don't know if she considers herself a YouTuber or an influencer, but in terms of beauty, I would say Blair St. Clair off of RuPaul's Drag Race. Girl, you are so beautiful and so talented, and I want you to adopt me. That's my answer. That came to me really quick. That's how you know it's real.
Nikita Dragon. She, to me, is just like, wow. Different wigs, CEO, college degree, might I add, Dragon Beauty, sold out in 24 hours? 7 to be exact. I would love to collaborate with her.
Do I have a pre-show ritual? I like to treat a tour show, like a night out. Even if I've had like 3 or 4 showers that day, I'll always get a shower before I go on, get dressed up, brush my teeth, you know, put deodorant on, cologne, like do the whole thing, like I'm about to go on a night out. And even though no one can smell my breath or my armpits from the crowd, I still do it for some reason.
Stretching.
Fighting! Cheering each other up. Whoa, what do you call it? Like a war cry?
War cry.
War cry, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we do that too, yeah. Sometimes when we feel too nervous, just give a little, okay.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, yes. Focus. Pay attention. You got it. Yeah.
I'd never say never to trying something new.
I will never do a marathon.
Saying yes to my husband.
Oh, debuting as Stray Kids.
Definitely.
And meet, stay.
Oh, yeah. Meeting, stay.
Never regrets.
Yeah.
Never.
Never.
I'm really good at hula hooping. Is that?
Not very hidden. Golf.
I can turn my hand all the way around, like on a flat surface, like something out of The Grudge. I actually have really good rhythm, like I can rap really well. Don't ask me to do it because it's embarrassing, but I can. My shot percentage with basketball, super high. Costume I've loved is my main Descendants 3 costume. My like hero outfit. It's my favorite thing I've ever worn. I feel like I'm in Tron. I feel like I'm Olivia Wilde in Tron, which is who I've always wanted to be and who I see myself as in my wildest dreams. So that's my favorite. I feel like a video game character.
See-through. I like all of them. What? See-through. You have to do it, okay? I'm gonna look forward to that.
I like suit. We can't go with coffee. I can't go with coffee.
I like how everyone just wears suits, and then and most of the time it's like black and white. So we look boss. Like we look like a gang, like Thomas Shelby style. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Felix?
Yeah, the gang.
You know what I mean?
Very like big and gang style.
Yeah, that boss style.
Yeah, boss style.
I need my Dragon Egg Transformation Kit, number 1. Dragon Beauty. Number 2, I need a great, really long wig, because now I'm feeling like I'm in like an island fantasy, you know, like what do you take on an island? I would want like a long, kind of curly, like natural, just like touching the booty, like long fantasy, just like, oh, I'm running on the beach, I'm just so tropical and like, oh my God, I'm out here in the wilderness. I need some kind of like sickening outfit. I need one that's like actually like very like warrior princess fantasy. And then I need one that's like actually like, you know, totalitarian, me against the world type vibe. And then I think the last thing I need is water. Yeah. Cause you know what? Here in 2019, my motto is drink water and mind your own business.
Let me think. I think definitely a light coverage foundation. My favorite is the Too Faced Born This Way. I think the Anastasia brow pencil is like my holy grail because I can use it for brows or for fake freckles, which I do all the time. I would say my Morphe X James Charles palette that just launched because it's literally created to create any single makeup look ever. So I know that if I have it with me, I'll be able to do a look no matter what colors are involved. Probably a good highlighter, which isn't my palette, but if I had to pick a different one, probably like Anastasia So Hollywood maybe, because it's like really good and fresh for my skin tone. Maybe like a good setting spray. I really like the Skindinavia one or the Morphe Prep and Set setting spray, just to like lock everything in place so whatever look I was able to create with those other 4 products will actually stay on my face. That would be a bad makeup look, but I could probably make it work.
There's too many. My Laura Mercier Secret Camouflage little palette, because I keep that with me in my purse at all times. But I also am obsessed with this mascara by Thrive Cosmetics. It's amazing because it makes my lashes like 5 times longer. And then when I go to take it off, you pull it off in like tubes, so then you don't get a case of the raccoon face. Deo, Deo. Daylight come and we want to go home.
Being alive. Being alive. I also really love A New Life from Jekyll and Hyde, Lucy's ballad. I sung that at somebody's wedding, I think, when I was like 9. But I also really love, oh God. Although am I Don Quixote, the man of La Mancha. You have to look that up. Look up Linda Eder doing that song, but it's phenomenal. It'll blow your mind.
I was putting on a wig, and if you guys know the wig step-by-step process, it is braiding your natural hair and basically putting on a wig cap, which makes you look completely bald. And it was a moment when he basically walked in on me when I was completely bald. And not that bald fantasy is not a thing, but I just think that bald fantasy is not for me. And to say the least, I was so genuinely shook that he saw me. I was like, like on the outside, you know? Oh my God, all the little mic people are like dying over here. I'm so sorry, 17. But like, that's how I really felt.
So many things. It's funny because when I was younger, I just had a crush on everyone. Like I just fell in love every day. A story of like sheer embarrassment that I still recall. I was in love with this boy, Dane Wiesner, who gets an honorable mention in so many of my interviews. I've not seen this kid in like 10 years. But he was beautiful and really like chill and kind of like dark and like for like a 10-year-old, you know. And I think I was 9 and I was really into sewing at the time. Like I was making everything. I was making like bags and skirts and dresses. I thought I wanted to go to fashion school. And I was in all these sewing classes and I really wanted to give him a gift because I just like loved him and I wanted to give him something. I was like, what do boys like? And he's like a 10-year-old kid and I was like, well, I can't really make him any clothes yet. I don't know how to make boys' clothes. I'll make him a toolkit because men love tools. And so I sewed him a toolkit from just my mind creation and I gave it to him on, I think like on the playground, and I like wrote him a note and I was like, meet me on the like Foursquare area, like if you love me. And he showed up and I was like, oh my God, it's a love story. We're in love. This is it forever. And he was like, thank you for, what is it? And I was like, it's a toolkit. And he's like, I love it. I'll use it all the time. And then like, I didn't know what to say to him. And so he was like, well, this is really awkward. I don't like you anymore. And then he was like, I'm gonna go play Foursquare with Julia Chiato. And it wrecked me and it broke my heart. That's like still embarrassing to me. I'm like 23 and I'm like, oh God, poor small, sweet Chloe.
Thank you, 17, for hanging out with me. And
Don't forget to subscribe to 17.
See you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.